Hello, I'm Keith Johnson, the Nekoosa High School principal, and today I'd like to show you the Nekoosa Sports Complex. Before we get started though, I'd like to thank the members of the Nekoosa community who voted in favor of the referendum, and the Nekoosa organizations, businesses, and individuals who have provided donations to make this complex a reality. So let's get started. Let's start our tour of the Nekoosa Sports Complex by heading over to the field. In the fall, we will be hosting a variety of events including middle and high school football, Nekoosa youth football, and middle school and high school soccer. While the majority of the funding for the complex came through the referendum, the gorgeous artificial turf you see here came through private donations. We would like to thank these individuals for their generosity. This turf will allow us to begin using this field immediately and allow us to play a much greater number of events each year without damaging the field. As we approach the stands, you will notice that not only do we have more seating for the community, our students, and their families to cheer on our student athletes, but the press box area has also been expanded. During the spring, this will be the home of Nekoosa Track and Field. At the bottom of the screen, you can see where field events such as shot put, discus, and long jump will occur. The community's investment in this complex means that Nekoosa will now be able to host track meets for the first time in almost a decade, giving our student athletes a place to be proud of. An important part of the new complex is the practice field, which sits behind the stands and press box. The work our students do here will ultimately determine their success on game days. The area just to the north of the stadium will continue to host our varsity and junior varsity softball. Through the referendum and other donations, we've been able to make several upgrades to the fields, dugouts, and drainage. In addition, our fans will notice better seating and a new PA system. One of the things we're most excited about is the central location of this building. As you come up from the parking lot of the high school, right here is where you will stop to purchase your tickets. Right now I'm on the opposite side of the building from where you purchased your ticket, and this is where the restrooms are located. For softball, this will be a great improvement, as we will no longer have to have people going into the building to use the restrooms. We'll be able to use the restrooms right here, and for football, soccer, and track, these same restrooms will be accessible. For those of you who have attended our softball games in the past, you noticed that concessions was way out, quite a ways off. One of the things that's exciting about this new facility will be the proximity of the concessions and restrooms for the softball field. This facility will have a window for softball and a window for concessions for football, track, and soccer. Right now I'm standing in front of the Brian Giese Memorial Pavilion. The funds for this were donated by friends and family of Brian Giese, and we're very excited to add this to the complex, as it will have a variety of uses during the school day, also community uses. We see this being used for tailgating parties, and with its access to the walking path, we're excited for how the community uses it. An additional upgrade that starts right by the concessions building is the paved and lighted walking path to connect the middle school and high school. This path will allow students to move between Alexander Middle School and Nekoosa High School quickly and safely. In addition, this path will be a wonderful asset to Nekoosa residents as they walk around our community for personal health and wellness. An additional infrastructure upgrade is the new access road which comes off of Fairview Lane. This road will be used by buses for bringing students to school each morning and picking up students each afternoon. Although this road will only be used by buses, it will increase safety for everyone in our parking lot by allowing buses to more safely enter and leave Nekoosa High School. This fall, we are excited to show our Papermaker Pride with new yard signs. At each school's open house, the oldest student in the family will be receiving one of our yard signs to display their Papermaker Pride. These yard signs will also be available for purchase by calling the Nekoosa High School office. In addition to yard signs, we are excited to unveil new t-shirts that can be worn on game day to display your Papermaker Pride. These t-shirts will also be available for purchase by calling the Nekoosa High School office. Thank you to the donors who made this possible, our Nekoosa taxpayers, businesses, organizations, and individuals. From this funding, we will be able to continue the strong athletic tradition of the Nekoosa community and see athletic participation numbers increase in the years to come. Thank you and have a great day.